Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome back to No, I'm Not a Human, which was the horror game where the world is full of doppelgangers and you must decide if the people at your door are an aforementioned doppelganger. Now I have played this game before, but this game received a major update in order to hype up the upcoming release of the commercial full version of the game. I'm not letting you in. As you know, if I remember correctly, you're probably the tutorial. Yeah. So, I don't quite know what they've added exactly, but the description of the game said they've added new neighbors, new events. Basically, they're showing you all the new mechanics they've added for the upcoming game. But we're just gonna go for normal playthrough. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Hey, I came over here for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Something bad's coming. My cousin called me in. The news over there is saying there's something weird going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy. I hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from the underground. God knows why they call them that. I guess because they're visitors to Earth. Or because we're trying to get into people's houses. My cousin said that staying home alone is dangerous. So I came over so you don't get killed. How's your wife and daughter? Don't worry. A good friend just arrived the other day. He'll look after my family. Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. So a little backstory, because I think some people thought this was, a lot of people were confused when I originally played this, because they said I couldn't find the game, because they never checked the description. But this game was part of a compilation of various indie games. It was standalone at the time. You know, there wasn't an intent necessarily for a full release, because that was the full release at that time. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. Though they're lying on the cold ground, they appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. But after I played this game and uploaded my video, I actually spoke to some indie game publisher friends of mine. I said, hey, you know, this was a really amazing game. You guys should check this out. And that's how that whole thing came about. So they did actually reach out to them. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that goes through the field. It's looking around mournfully, trying to find some food. It's alright, dog. Sure, there'll be plenty of food when everyone starts dying. Your neighbor's house stands in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Well, I can use it, but I actually can't use it. You're not going there right now. Check it during the day. Phone. The phone lines are down until fall. We'll just have to wait. What happens if I just keep tapping this out? Okay. Go back to my bedroom. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Nah, I'll be good. Just get some sunscreen. Okay, so now we can use this during the day. To catch a signal, turn the right knob to do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left to right. Straightforward. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the waving near the right knob. I completely understand this. I think we got something. Why? It's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. You're seeing... Until dark, no, that guy was around midnight. Scrawny one, he's not human. Walks around night. That's kind of interesting, the way they do that. They're afraid this will make me go blind. Bird chicken at night. That actually, I really like that radio mechanic. Hello, neighbor. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to let other people in. Why should I let strangers into my house? I know you keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't be alone. But you mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something or tell you something interesting things. And don't forget to test them for signs they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day or this heat. So you have to choose who you want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous. You have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out the windows. The TV's a good resource, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. Then what? I'm afraid that all we can do is try to survive, and hope that this nightmare ends soon. I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my family. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Drink it and go to sleep. It makes you really sleepy, eepy-weepy. So if you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink a beer and relax. Drink it and go to sleep. I don't want to drink any beer right now. I'm sober. I'm morbidly curious if they add a randomization mechanic. I feel like that'd be very controversial. And you can't look out because it's too hot. Can I do anything in my room, like watch TV or... I'm full of energy. I don't want to sleep. I need to drink beer. What? There's question marks. I just squished a bug. This beer has a fresh, natural character, evoking a summer walk in the woods. The beer made me so tired I should lie down to sleep. One beer is all it takes. Real lightweight. Or that beer is like really unusually strong. It's more like a moonshine. In the distance is the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the window and it seems like his family is waiting for him to go back home. Who's there? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care, chatting about something and paying you no mind. They're dead. It's not my business. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Hi. Is my dad here? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. There are lots of people out walking at night. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start testing people now too. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so I am too. I've never seen any of them. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? Oh, they tear your guts out. I mean, that's not necessarily hard, that's more of like... slashing? If my friend from school punches me, is he a visitor too? Oh yeah. Dad said to be careful. I'm super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks. You too. Let's go already, or I'll be scared at night alone. We're gonna play some kind of game he made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move using stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a road. I'll show you later. Bye. Later. Who's there? Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar, but they just kicked me out. Why? Not everyone can handle my temperament. But I won't hurt anyone. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you get it. So, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. But asking everyone that directly is fricking nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here anyway. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I thought about saying something rude at first, but I changed my mind. I told you, the people there didn't like me. God knows who it was. So when I think about it, maybe they threw me out for good. They could have eaten me alive and no one would have noticed. Now, previously, you were a confirmed not visitor, but who knows if the mechanics have changed. Maybe they did a mix-up, so whatever, we'll just let you in. Thank you. Trusting people now doesn't amount to hell of beans. So I appreciate your trust. Perhaps, well, I can't promise anything. But I think mechanically they wouldn't make him visitor because it's too easy to, right off the bat, start off with visitor and then go game over. Hello. Sorry, it's so late. It was so hot today. TV said it was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I live near the city. Of course, the asphalt there is heating up pretty bad. I actually worked as a cashier at one point, not anymore. They fired me. I've had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's scary, of course. These visitors everywhere and the sun burning with hellfire. I really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me I'll be all over soon. Please. You should leave. Okay. Sure. Thanks for listening anyway. Okay. Clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. The only reason I did that's because you were a confirmed visitor before. And so I'm just going based on what I did before. So go to bed. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity is not decreasing, and the crime level has increased slightly. That's doppelgangers, bro. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now over to... Just a moment. An urgent message has just come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate the external appearance and behavior of humans. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures. Perfect white teeth. One eyewitness is able to back this up. He encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Now for the weather forecast. Ooh, look, TV. A warm front is coming to our region, bringing heat that breaks the previous record high. Meteorologists tell us we can expect even higher temperatures. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing. The high temperature could cause sunstroke. It's not known for certain whether being in the sun can negatively affect our health, but to prevent third-degree burns, do not go outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen is of no use here. You're doomed! That's all for now. Next up, an entertainment program. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. You feel like they're trying to distract you from current events. If only someone could just explain what's going on. The radio. Quote? I'm not really seeing anything. Problem. Believe a program you're here with will. Mysteries, conspiracies. Welcome, it's time for everyone to believe a program wrong cover the doctor. Today we'll be discussing truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? Wait. How did they steal all his documents? There are kilotons of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Interesting. I'm afraid this will make me go blind. I'm gonna keep checking that phone, because I feel something about that phone. Hello, friend. Yes? Was there something you wanted? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. There's still the odor of sadness and smoke. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off of your test. I'm not a visitor. So why did they throw you out of the bar? Because a series of catastrophes made everyone go insane. The sun exploding the visitors, the economic crisis, and on and on. It messed them all up, some in the form of stress, some of alcohol. Well, I lost my marbles from anger. I climbed up the table in the bar and shouted, "Stop blaming everything around you. Let's keep our humanity." Tears won't be a bother in the beer foam. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Who needs it anyway? Well, there's not much else to do except for, drink beer. Why does this have a question mark on it? So I think we'll see what they change after this, because I think the first night might be very static. Because it serves as a good tutorial, because you get one visitor, one human. And you have exactly 2 energy, right? So it's perfectly aligned for you to handle the situation, test both of them, clear out the visitor before things go bad. Who's there? You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horror. If only for a moment. Don't go outside. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to be recent. The blood still hasn't dried. Oh, hello, buddy. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's like his skin is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You feel fear and pray to God that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Nope. Who's there? Yo! See what's going on? Crazy. Among Us. I think you were evil, right? How are things with you? What's going on exactly? New possibilities. Can't you see shit? Everyone's running around like a chicken with its head cut off, but they could just be doing things from the heart. They need to be happy, is what I'm saying. His teeth are bad. What do you suggest? You want to survive? You gotta make some plans while you have the opportunity. Screw the sun. Make some moves, you feel me? Let's go. What you think? Yeah, just come in. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone smart. I think you were a visitor, though. I didn't want to, like, go over my old playthrough and completely, like, cheat it outright. I wanted to try to remember things. Okay, you're new. Hey. Can you let me in, buddy? Who are you? What happened to you? I got caught in the afternoon sun. I'm putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest say... the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? The hospital? There are no more hospitals, man. When the visitors came, there was no more point in the hospitals. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. No one's gonna help me. I'd be better off putting out fires and dying with my friends. I don't have much time left anyway. Come in. Thanks, man. I don't think I'm in your hair for too long. Just want to die on the damn ground. They gave us this paper at work before we went to put the fire out. They want us to go to the FEMA quarantine zones. But who will go there if everyone does just dies? Here, I don't need it anyway. I would throw it away or use it for something else. Yes, you're new. Whoa! You are on the wrong side of a fish. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad. The sun, the Leo, the fifth house. I understand. You're pretty reserved person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you like to act, not talk. Typical Leo, am I right? And you've accumulated a large amount of unpleasant, dark energy here. I don't know why yet. Everything's so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Why the hell are you putting this on me? I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself at once. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your cosmos. Understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. I mean, just let everyone in. Very good. You're in an excellent position here, to be honest. I actually think you're a visitor. But maybe you're just weird. You got elf ears, too. But people actually can be born with elf ears. I know someone that has natural, pointy ears. There's an energetic current flowing through your house. After you eat everybody, sure. So we gain 3 more guests, but you have 2 energy, so you can only solve 2 of them. If I'm thinking correctly. But since I want to see the new content, I'm just gonna let people in. Well, someone did die, so because someone was a thing. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organized a special service to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. According to specialist data, this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, report on a pale maniac. But first, an ad break. But now you can buy them just by picking up the phone and placing an order. Use for Rest product delivery. Call X and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation at home. From Provide Witnesses' testimony, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common. They were all alone. Additionally, the maniac talks to the victim before committing the murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the suspect from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale middle-aged man with black hair. He's of slender build and wearing only pants. Several people have reported that he wears the skin of a different person. The information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door and tell him you're not alone in your house. That's all for now. Alright, did my good neighbor die? Whoa, one of the new people died. Now, originally when I played this, I was like, oh, the person who's in the room with him killed them. So, okay. Since the new person died, that was the fireman guy. We can also confirm that he was not a visitor. Hey, everybody. So I'm going to start shooting, and then we're going to decide some things after the fact. But first, what's up? If your eyes become red, your teeth white, has dirt appeared in your nails. An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately at... They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. This sounds kind of like the girl that arrived. So maybe she's not a visitor because this is like... I mean, they're giving you warnings that visitors have, right? But maybe that is a trap, because you let them in saying, oh, okay, what's going on? How you doing? Okay, but anyway, then I started blasting. I know you're a visitor. Want a reading? How you know all this about me? Ha, you're funny. It's not me who knows. The stars simply speak through me. The moon is in Venus in your 6th house. It's written all over your face, see? Silent as it may be. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in your 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Weird. What did you do before the cataclysm? I mean, they even put the Among Us on his shirt, like, yeah, this guy's a visitor. Oh, I'm glad you asked. You ever heard of sports betting? What are you, a scammer? Hey, come on, man. I'm a sports analyst. If you knew how much dough fell into my hands, you'd be drooling, bro. I'm a professional in my business, bitch. People bring their cash to me and get back 10 times more, and then I eat them. So how much did you make? How did I put this? I made 30 fucking mil. Oh, debts. Yeah, but debts don't bother me none. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look dangerous in the eyes, bro. Need to test you. Hands. What the hell? I'm just a regular guy. I'm doing crap with my fingernails, man, see? Don't get me wrong. I wash them. I just saw a coin on the ground, picked it up. They're clean. I'll wash my hands today, man, come on. You gonna waste a dude just for dirty fingernails? Yeah. Fine, I didn't think I'd die such a dumbass way. Plat. Are you nuts? Man, Oh, it was like a little cutscene too, like showing you killed a visitor now. Or maybe like they're all gonna have that when I shoot them. We'll see. Let's talk. Is it any different here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when you listen to the TV or overhear conversations, everything lights up inside you again. Then you ask yourself, do I need this? No good, man. My nerves already shot to hell. Life was through enough of all this, and now... one day I'll reach up to the chandelier and hang over the whole baptized world. Anyway, let's check you out. I need to test you. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist. But let's do your test. I still see right through you anyway. Teeth first. Alright, take a look. Ah. The eyes are a reflection of our inner cosmos, not the teeth. You want to see your destiny in them? Hands. We'll go ahead and look. Be careful, I still haven't pulled out these splinters I got from a dream catcher. I'm just good. Seriously, you gonna shoot me for having splinters in my hands? That's the cost of working with dream catchers. Blat. If you kill me, you'll be doomed to... Wait, she was human. Or was she not? Whatever. Where's my beer? Where'd they even come from? Fingernails keep the turtles sign, they could just wash their hands. You're saying a gardener would become a visitor then? Nonsense. Check my nails. Well, am I a visitor? Don't think so. You me, my bro. You me, bro. But the thing is, she had 2 signs, right? So in some ways, and this happened in the original too, sometimes they can have signs and obviously not be a visitor. But it just comes down to, did that cutscene when I shot the one guy mean, yeah, because we know he's a visitor for sure. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking for someone to set up a base. But one of the good ways to learn if someone's a visitor or not is to honestly replay the game. It just, but you gotta do it in a certain way. What you do is you leave one survivor that you have confirmed 100%, or a few of them anyway, doesn't really matter. As long as you have survivors, then you let the one questionable one in and see if you get a death. That's all you have to do. And then you'll know forever. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the bodies. You hate to think what kind of infection could show up with the decaying bodies left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Who is it? Yeah, you're a visitor. Hi. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? You never know. You understand. I have a gun. Fantastic. Despair gives courage to the coward. Right. But, hey, you home alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows what will happen in a few days. My bro. My starter bro. Ride or die. Hello there, human. How lucky we are. We have witnessed the punishment of human lust with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed. The sun is doing its work. And we are on the path to a pure new world. Behold this blessing. What? What do you expect, human? Listen, I'll give you a little rundown. The sun does not burn and broil us in vain. It's cleansing us of our sins. We have made a mess of all kinds of things, and now we have angered the sun. It is giving us our due. This is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as we should. So we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will perish. Perhaps so will the will of the sun itself. But we shall live. There'll be no more death, no theft, no greedy bastards who can't sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you understand what this is all about? Come in. I'll tell you plenty more about all this. Here's a generous reward from the Holy Sun himself. You deserve this, man. Take this energetica. I forgot to ask, you got any beer? I think you were fine. So, we meet again. I remember things were different last time, but we live. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with an action. Can you tell my fortune from a book? Which page should I open to? Open to the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. Or it might become that way soon. What do you think? Are we already someone's dream, or will we just become one? That's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to do some thinking. Do you have any thoughts on the matter? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Certain things will occur not long from now. You need to be ready. I know it sounds strange, but you need to let in the person with a cat. I know for certain that it will help you. I can't say how yet. But of course you can choose to do with this information what you like. For now, I'll think about the meaning of your divination choice. Interesting, that's new. These are new people. Wait, what happens if one's a visitor and one's not? Hello? Oh, me for a moment. Is it okay that we're here? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before the trouble with the sun started. If you've been following the news, it's all been leading to this. I don't think the sun's gonna explode. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please be careful what you say. Yes, it can be draining, but I can't abandon her if that's what you mean. We left our parents' house together. We're all we have now. Come in. Thank you. I'll be bringing her in. Our parents' death seems to have made her even weaker, but she's been like this for a long time. Maybe we should come out of it a little here. I feel like one of you might have been... I feel like it could be an interesting thing where one of you's like a visitor and one's not. Let's see if we smell corpses. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the situation of the visitors. They have organized quarantine zones for people who are potentially dangerous. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to our data, FEMA reported the sign after observing detained visitors. The creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a short ad break. But in the hour of need, when our tears have begun to flow like a river, FEMA employees have come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified 27,000 dangerous creatures. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you ever in doubt of whether someone is a visitor or not, call the hotline XXXXXXX. By helping FEMA, you support the fight against the visitors. Well, no one died, so that means no one was a visitor. That's your instant tell, right? I think I got flipped it. Now for new program. Yes, I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Send your photos to us by mail and find out what you are. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Like penises. Alright, we need to talk to people. I wonder if there's a limit to how many people you can have. Yes, was there something you wanted? Everything okay? What do you ask? Do you have a fever? It's not me that has a fever, it's the whole planet. Wherever you look, someone's dying, or the glaciers are melting, or the forests are burning. The world has a fever. The earth is trying to shake us off. Blood-heavy fleas. One day it'll succeed. Expect trouble. Please, I'm not well. I'll talk to you all later. Let me see where everyone else camped out. I think the one guy goes to the bathroom, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Are you a member of some kind of faith? Yes, human, but my faith isn't like the religions you know. I worship the holy sun itself, for it protects us, Umbasa. But stupid people only see bad things in it. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullshit. His anger is directed at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are sinners. and may those who disagree never find themselves under its burning arm of righteousness. They look for trouble and are surprised when they get burned. Seeds of evil. You're still asking? Don't you know who the aliens are? Very well, human. I'll tell you the plain truth. The visitors are seeds of evil. They are descendants of aliens who landed on Earth when the sun was younger and the grass greener. Damn vassals who made their homes on Earth and bred for centuries. Now they've climbed out and want to take our lands as if they own them. But the sun has decided to protect us, for it is our land, Umbasa. For the sun has no mercy for the visitors. Otherwise, why would they have been hiding underground all this time? Damn it. Why did you get so drunk that night? You didn't drink yourself in oblivion. The righteous wrath of Holy Sun. Holy Sun, rest his soul and forgive him for our sins. Take him to your loving embrace and perhaps the soul of the ficus tree, whom he will no longer be able to water. Amen. Talk to you all. Yeah, there's 2 separate ones. They come as a pair. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would give it to me. How's your sister? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. She couldn't even get in the tub at home. No changes yet, but thanks for asking. People with depression are really complicated. I'm afraid we might have to run at any time, and she won't be able to find it in her. Or she won't be able to eat just because she doesn't have the energy for it. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest up for a bit. This is the end. Hey, how are you? I feel like there was a heavy blanket, very heavy, pressing down on my body. I don't want to. I need to test you. Do it already. Eyes. My sister and I have similar eyes. Yep, normal. But hers aren't so empty. Leave her alone. Those are bloodshot? Yeah, my sister cries a lot, but our eyes are still really similar. But not red is what I mean. Maybe she already cried all she can. Maybe I just always have an option of taking out my gun now. Hands. Teeth? Take a look. Teeth are not perfect. Gonna knock them out? We always had strong teeth in our family. When I was a teenager, I tried to open a beer with my teeth. I'm gonna open up a bear. Didn't end well, but it taught me to take care of my teeth. And I'll test your fingernails. I'm not gonna test the other guy. I remember him from the previous playthrough. My sister helps me. But it's pointless. She should have. She just let me die back then. Yeah, I think you could just always shoot him now. I thought I remembered, like, you can only shoot him if they showed an actual sign. Remember to let the person with the cat in. The cat is the key. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have set it on fire on purpose? What happened to the neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his impending death. So we'll see what we get today. The entire squad of soldiers that was just here yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre here. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing his head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yes, I think the pale, creepy stranger holding the head killed them all. Good evening. On for female. We're going around your neighborhood. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials. And anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you in protective gear? Do you need that too? No, but you can buy it if you deem it necessary. Yeah, I remember now. The FEMA guy takes a human. So always make sure you're always losing people. We're in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. Since we're off in the sun, it's important for us to be careful. What then? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they are fun and it's safe to live in this area. And we'll verify that they're human, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? No. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and go. Have a good night. So now I have 2 humans. Or 3 humans, rather, because we got the twins. The twins are actually pretty good if they're both human like that, because then you get instantly 2 people. That's 2 potential lives, because every neighbor you let in that's not a visitor is essentially a life. Can I come in for a rest? Where'd you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm very tired. If I don't get some rest, I'll just pass out under the windows. Is your companion sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. No point letting him go now. Come in. They were human. I don't think I'll stay long. I just need to rest. I do remember you had red eyes, though, because you're crying. Hi. Let me in. Are you panicking? What happened? My dad? They killed my dad. Who did this? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Our house is on fire. Come in. You help me? I'm scared. She was legit. Because no one else is coming tonight. So, alright. We're still good. No new survivors. And what is it, and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. And now for new information, eyewitnesses have reported a new sign of visitors. Hairless armpits? What? Reimu, Choo Choo. FEMA reports that this sign is linked to the fact that the visitors have no hair in this area. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and escorts the quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. God help you if you have an armpit fetish. Next up, report on FEMA. For this reason, it's critical to report any suspicious people and isolate them. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, give them a special request to appear at FEMA. During the next round, an employee will take anyone who has his paper for examination. That's all for now. Next up, an ad break. With Energica, you're alive! An invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Now available from the restaurant delivery hours as well. Use that radio. I think I gotta flip it. Nope. Once upon a time, 2 brothers lived near a dam. The splashing water brought to mind images of cold, foamy drinks. And when the 2 brothers grew up, they started Bober Brewery together. Oh, the beer that we have that makes us instantly sleep. Bober Cerny beer has become one of the most in-demand alcoholic beverages in stores and at bars. Bober Cerny beer. Drink the good stuff and drink a lot. Thanks. Let's talk to everybody. Yeah, was there something you want? Feel any better? My good man. We're all going to die someday. It's unavoidable. Have you ever wondered what happens to us when we die? As I believe so shall it be. This one? There's something in that. But it doesn't make me feel any goddamn better. You know why? When I'm dying, my brain will understand it. It'll start showing me something that would be nice to go back to. And when my strength for this dream is gone, what then? No, I don't feel any better. What are you going to do next? Good question. My husband should be coming here for us soon. I hope we can find a safe place. Your husband? Somewhere we can wait out the visitors' attacks in the sun's heat. He said places like that exist. He also said the sun can't explode. If that happened, we'd be wiped out in 10 minutes or less. I think he's right. I mean, you're not wrong. This is the end. Seem a little more cheerful today. Yeah. Do you know about the sun? That it's exploding. I only found out tonight. So, is this the end? Not even the slightest trace of our existence will remain. That's interesting to think about. Man, no one's taking up this room. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said it was wrong, and they said, Daddy, Daddy. You just rest for now. The girl calls for Dad non-stop, and there's no end in sight to her hysterics. We should be getting people in that closet at some point. I could use some rest. Do you need something? For him to be alive. That's all. That's all I need. Can I get you some water? I'll just sit here by the faucet. I'll drink if I need to. Can I sit with you? I want to be with him. You can't bring anyone back to me. I can't even bury. I can't bury you. What am I supposed to do? I want to test out the new armpit thing. Are you insane? Please tell me, are you insane? If those devils told you to dance in a frying pan, would you be the first to do it? You... I have no words. Well, so take out your gun. Oh. Yeah, I need to check your armpits. My sister shaves my armpits. She takes care of me. I guess it hasn't been in vain. I'll show you, but please don't bother my sister, okay? She's too tired for this. See, not hairless. I typically take care of myself, but I didn't bring a razor with me. Not really time for that anyways. Yeah, so I think before... I could be wrong, but I think before you only had the chance to take out your gun if they had a confirmed symptom of being a visitor. But now it's just like, at any time you can just go and like, take your gun out. So you have to like physically like see and be like, yeah, it looks wrong. Armpits. What do I have to do? They're gonna realize this is overkill. You just want to know how I am? I'm really tired, can I be alone? Interesting. Hey buddy, can I look at your armpits? Seriously, are you a moron? Has we been eating your brains? Or are you just blasted? I thought all the strong stuff was gone already. Since you're asking, I'll show you. You get what you wanted. You sniffed out to your heart's content. Thanks for not digging around my ass. Alright, I'm done. You're looking into the ruins of your neighbor's house. Only a ghostly shell remains, even though a happy family lived there up until recently. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. It's like, you felt as if death was coming to the house oh so soon. You see a stake that has a skull with a helmet on it. The skull has some black burnt skin on it, and looks like someone yanked out the teeth. The head has been here all day. The whole grisly display seems like a threat, It was probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials were inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They all take all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to keep them out of looters' hands. They were probably expecting the pale visitor not to survive their encounter with the crowd of armed people. Now there are a few more body bags. The achievement for the pale visitor is a little interesting, because I saw in the Steam achievements something like, "Do you understand what I am yet?" You guys are new. And not totally, completely ugly. So if I take you both in, do I have to, like, waste 2 rounds of my shotgun to take you out? Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello? Please help me. What happened? I'm exhausted. I really want to sleep. I had 5 kids. It's the only one left. My husband disappeared. I don't know if he's dead, if he abandoned us, or what. Now I just like to lie down and sleep for a few days. Where did the other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to get to his house, but I just can't anymore. Yeah, we fought a lot, but that's no surprise. How do you leave with other people if you act like an asshole? Of course not. Look, the important thing is to find my kids. Yeah, you're new. Finally, a rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll leave tomorrow. And then someone died. Whoa. Hey, honey. That walker really took it out on me. I come in for a rest. You come straight here. Were you walking for long? Couldn't say how long. What does long mean anyway? Just look at yourself. You're at home, but you're still walking around. Have you been walking along? It must have been. But I've walked for more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the way things are, honey. I don't follow. You need something? If you could have just kept walking, why did you stop? It's like you haven't heard a word I said, hon. I'm tired of walking. I could at least catch my breath here and have a conversation. Entertainment's enough for an old woman like me. You tell something and I share back. Then I can at least close my eyes for a while. I think you're kind of sus, because, yes, you are an Eastern European grandma, and you guys do have infinite energy and power beyond wildest dreams. But you have been walking a long time in this situation and surviving. But since you're new, I have to let you in. Because I gotta figure out... I gotta investigate these new people. Hey, old friend, what have you got there? The gloomy chick? One moment there's some clatter, the next someone's whispering in the shadows. That kind of place frightens me. I don't want it alone for the fun of it, you know. I can't tolerate when there's too much found and too many faces. If you like them, bear, you're better off with them. I'll stay on the porch and wait for the wind of change to calm down. Don't get mad, but I don't go out in this type of storm. I can't take it, I'll crumble. I've got this, come on in. I mean, if that's the case, I'll try. But if it smells like storms and mirror lights again, I'm leaving. I'm too old to pub this. Is that a new mechanic? Do the visitors fight now? Alright, I have a high suspicion someone's gonna be dead by morning. Wait. Okay, that's the end. We survived. Well, at least the end for this current demo update. You see more visitors on the street. The sun is heating the earth more and more. Death is on our doorstep. Nobody wants to die, but you need to survive. You want to live more than others. Or is it not a desire to live, but a fear of the unknown? What is there after death? We don't know, but maybe the visitors know something. Maybe we'll be able to survive this summer, so that the fall we can try to discover the answers to the most terrible question. We just have to wait a little. Survive the summer heat, but don't let the visitors in. That's saying that the release date's in the fall. Huh. It's a clever way to do it. So that's it for the updated No I'm Not a Human demo. So I actually looked at the description of this after I beat the game. So they actually are adding randomization, and that's actually already in this demo. We just did not encounter it. Well, we kind of did a little bit. Like, for example, we didn't encounter the doctor, and I think another character from the previous demo. So there's going to be... The description says that there's going to be set survivors, right? Who are always going to be not an imposter, not this or that. and certain people you're always going to encounter, but others will have a chance to be in a fresh run, not necessarily safe. So they are adding randomization. You're not going to be completely like safe by everything. But coming back to it once again, if you let someone in and you've been safe till now, and like, so let's say you let one person in, right? One new person in, and you've been safe till now, like no issues, and then someone dies the next day, then you instantly know, yeah, like that person's the imposter. I mean, someone just died. There's only one thing that's changed here in Sim. But yeah, it's still a good game. I'm glad it is getting a full version. I've seen that it's actually inspired. It's one of those things, whenever a horror game comes out and starts inspiring clones, and this game hasn't even officially came out for sale yet. It did indirectly come out for sale because it was part of another game that was a mixture of different games and different developers. So technically it was a commercial release if you want to be persnickety about it. But the full release, obviously, the dedicated one has not come out yet. But I've already seen like quite a few clones come out now on, like indie game sites. Because it's really such a very solid concept, and a lot of it also has to do with their art and the way they're depicting things. And this game actually did sit around for quite some time as part of that game compilation. Like, no one really noticed it existing. And I think that's because it was mixed into those other games, and then I went back and played it. I mean, you can look at the original video that I did of this, like, you can see how it blew up. But yeah, as soon as I played it, I right away contacted my my friends and said, hey, you guys are always looking for games to publish and help out. Check this one out. This one needs to be expanded. So I'm glad that's happening. But yeah. Anyway. So if you got off watching play the No I'm Not a Human update, I'll see you guys later and take it easy.